Hey, Warner Brothers, why so serious? This is gonna piss off the chuds, and it's one of the many reasons this movie is great. Hi, everyone. Actually, it's not necessarily one of the reasons, but it's one of the side effects of how great this movie is, and that just tickles me. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, or tonight rather, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is The People's Joker. The People's Joker is written and directed, and I believe edited? Yes, edited by Vera Drew. Sorry, my bad. There's a co-writer, Brie LaRose. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. Excellent issue. Quickly, my new Lego short film with Lego Hulk Part 2 is fantastic, Drew. I'm sure to check it out, friend. Oh, yeah, by the way, Drew writing Q. How's it going? Anyway, so The People's Joker is directed, edited, co-written by Vera Drew, who also stars. And it is a pretty low-budget parody of the Batman universe. It centers on a character whose dead name is, in one of the many touches, is censored. A trans woman who would later dub herself Joker the Harlequin, struggling with her gender identity and her identity as a trans woman, and also receiving from her somewhat bigoted mother regular doses of Smilex. And if you know Batman, you know what Smilex is. To get through it, she decides to move to Gotham City and become a stand-up comedian. Maybe get in the good graces of the SNL-esque sketch comedy group known as UCB Live, run by Lorne Michaels in offbeat CGI form. But eventually that doesn't quite go as planned for Joker the Harlequin, and eventually she and her buddy, the Penguin, as well as various other characters, including Ivy, who is a non-binary version of Poison Ivy, among other characters, decide to open an anti-comedy club, and Joker the Harlequin becomes the voice of the people within this anti-comedy scene, and eventually catches the heart of a trans man by the name of Mr. J, and who is a pretty complicated, some would even say, abusive nature, manipulative nature, literally, and often gaslights Joker the Harlequin, literally gaslights with a magic gaslight in one of the other many great touches in this film. Eventually, though, can Joker the Harlequin overcome her mommy issues as well as her relationship issues and come into her own and come of age into her true self and become the voice of the people in Gotham City, and maybe also do battle with a closeted, mustachioed Cape Crusader who's a bit of a fascist piece of shit, honestly, and maybe has a tie to Mr. J's issues. It's going to be a lot of musical numbers, a lot of camp, a lot of laughs, and a lot of different visual styles from, I think they said something like 100 different artists worked on this film. So yeah, let the mayhem begin. So The People's Joker. I found out about this movie, speak of the devil. Becca Harleen, how's it going? How you doing? Thank you, my friend. Fantastic movie, film of the century. I agree, actually. Yeah, this movie, let's be real, Warner Brothers is transphobic for keeping this movie from you. Yeah, the story of this movie, how it came to fruition, is almost as interesting as the movie itself. So this movie premiered at TIFF 2 years ago. That's where my friend Becca here saw it. And she's gone on and on to me about, like, oh, this is such a great film. And so I knew when it was near me, near being, relative, I had to go see it. So I went to a university art house sort of program that's not far from me to watch it with students and other members of the general public. And we pretty much were, it was a great crowd. We laughed, we had so much fun. And I had this thought walking out of it that I shared with my newfound sort of friends within this screening of this. It's like, Warner Brothers is kind of transphobic for keeping this, if you think about it, because how many movies, if you know what I'm talking about, parodies that don't parody anything, use these characters and these IPs and totally get away with it and make big box office. So Vera Drew makes a low budget, actually smart, actually clever, actually original, avant-garde, funny movie out of that actually parodies and satirizes the tropes of these stories. And she gets penalized? No. I'm not buying it, Chief. Yeah, that kind of made me like the movie more and also made me angrier that it's taken so long to get here. Through no fault of Miss Drew. Because, oh my god, this movie's fantastic. I loved this movie. I loved The People's Joker. Guys, it's 2024 is shaping up to be an even better year than 2023, and that's saying something. Between this, Hundreds of Beavers, Love Lies Bleeding, Dune Part 2, Late Night with the Devil, this has been such a good year, and such a good year for movies that are kind of original. Like, actually do something with these iconic things that we know and do it in a really neat way. Hundreds of Beavers did it with sort of the slapstick stylings and video game, mechanics of an earlier era. Late Night with the Devil did it with the TV of that era, and this one does it with the Batman iconography, and it does it so well. Right away, we were laughing pretty much. There was like a disclaimer about how this is like a fair use film and whatnot that made people go. The second the dedication that opens this movie, which I will not spoil here, from Vera Drew herself, we erupted. It was such a great opening gag that it just sort of took us all out of it. There's a great joke about, people, the certain type of people who would have take a coding class in high school that was very funny. And just so many details. This movie mixes, it's sort of like what's the word for it? Like a multimedia experimental film, in that there are whole sections of the movie, almost in a weird way, like a collage movie, in the best possible way, in that scenes can go from being live action in these sort of environments to being animated, and then animated again in different styles. And some of it's even in Minecraft. They really go out with it. There's puppets. There was interesting lo-fi effects and stuff like that in this. And it is very much like Adult Swim. It is very much... Becca said this DM'd me and said, Adult Swim should pick up the broadcasting rights. Absolutely. The only reason I think that they might have a problem with it is that technically Adult Swim is owned by Warner Brothers, and apparently they don't like this movie, which is too bad. But they should. Make it canon. Joker the Harlequin should be in Arkham Asylum. Make this happen. I love this movie, and I can't wait to see what Vera Drew does next as a filmmaker. Apparently she's been an editor for a long time and has worked on a lot of Adult Swim stuff. Worked on Cinema at the Cinema and Beef House, the masterpiece that is Beef House. I love this movie. This is outsider art in the best possible way. It is the closest I've seen a movie come in a long time to punk rock. It is so amazing that I'm sitting here reviewing this movie to you today, that I got to see it with an audience. That is all due to Vera Drew, to her grassroots kind of campaign to get this movie out there. If it's playing in a theater near you, I swear, I know it's going to be available probably somewhere at home eventually, but if you can catch one of these screenings, this sort of roadshow style, sort of screenings that they're doing, please, with a crowd, go see The People's Joker on the big screen. It's worth it. And guys, I'm going to give The People's Joker, I'm going to give it one of these. Bang, 5 out of 5 stars plus. This is one of the best films I've seen so far this year. I love this film. I love Vera Drew in this film. I want the world for her. I want her to make a million more movies. And at least part of that million needs to be with this character. I want more of Joker the Harlequin and her shenanigans. So People's Joker, 5 out of 5 stars plus, close the book on it. Believe it or not, we did have 2 trailers Even though we're in basically a college auditorium, we did have 2 trailers. I'm going to butcher your name, sir. I apologize. Ryuichi Sakamoto Opus. This is a composer, sort of a late composer from Japan. It's a documentary on his last sort of big master composition. Looks really, really good. The other one is Disco Boy. This has the guy from, I haven't seen the movie yet, but it's on my Passages. Is in this. I believe it's a French film. Looks really, really good. Definitely looks like it owes a little bit of a debt to Gaspar Noé, which is cool. And Jose Sharma, yes, the entire end credits are packed with little goodies, even after the credits. And let's just say, after the credits, there might be a little bit of a tease at what might be to come, and I hope it gets made. I really do. Please don't machete kills again in space with this, Very True. Please, please, please. Even if I will help you fund that Kickstarter. I want this, the sequel they tease at the end of this film. Please, dear God, please make that. All right. Anyway, so yeah, The People's Joker. It's funny, it's bizarre, it's surprisingly lovely. It's one of the best films of the year, and it's fantastic. I agree with you 100%, Becca. Good call. Again, another good call from Becca Harleen. She knows what's up. Subscribe to her. So, anywho, good pal of mine. Good pal of mine. Good taste in film. So anyway, I will forgive you for Rebel Moon. We're bound to disagree on at least one movie at some point. Anyway, speaking of, that's coming up this weekend as well. So yeah, that's it. We will be back tomorrow. We'll have back-to-back reviews of Deep Sky, the IMAX documentary, and Abigail. I forgoed seeing it tonight to go see The People's Joker, so I'm going to see it in Dolby tomorrow. So we're going to have reviews of those. Saturday is Rebel Moon Part 2. Sunday is Sasquatch Sunset and Hard Miles. And Monday is AMC Screen Unseen, which I'm almost certain is Boy Kills World. I'm like almost 100% sure. And then Tuesday is Villains, Inc., starring Colin Mockery. Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while. So yeah, that, outside of Whose Line that is. That's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. If that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's Hey Grant and I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything at either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of The People's Joker? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? How could you hate this movie? You can't. Did you like this movie, though? Did you hate this movie? Think my opinion's good. Think I'm full of shit. Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. God damn it, what a good movie. I'm so happy. The best part about how good this movie is I get to tell people to see it. And that's awesome. I get to join that club. All right. See you, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.